Now, this is part 4. In part 3 of my video, I stated that there are some of us feminine heterosexual men that um, commit suicide. I almost forgot to mention that some of us even get divorced because there are some of us men who like to be pegged. You know, when a woman takes a strap on and there's a big penis there, and they boink their men in the butt. Well, here's another thing that I've read plenty of I've read articles about this, and I'm gonna show you how not stupid I am. All right, this is for those who know me. Okay, now you actually have some men that actually get divorced because their wife was uncomfortable with their man asking them to penetrate them in the butt. Now, I just explained the the spiritual reason as to why men who are feminine and flamboyant yet heterosexual may feel this way, and it's because they are trying to activate the lesbian from within themselves. Okay, I, I can't be a advocate for homosexuality. I can't be a advocate for bisexuality. All right, I can only be an advocate for um, heterosexuality when it comes to parenting, but I am wholeheartedly an advocate for feminine heterosexuality. Um, and it's only because right now I understand it, and I'm also I want to call myself a universal prophet, because religious prophets only see one side of the prophecy. Universals see like the whole picture. They're futuristic. Okay, so basically, like I said, some commit some feminine heterosexual men commit suicide and get divorced because they're heterosexual women are not accepting their men as they are. And what's happening with your man is there is a there is a spiritual uh there is a spiritual there is a okay, I'm gonna use this word. There is a metaphysical. Research the word metaphysical. there's a metaphysical in his physical, transforming himself from the outside. Okay, like don't worry, he's still masculine. He's just trying to experience the part of him that is feminine. Okay, don't try to change it. If you are deeply uncomfortable with it, then brother, fine. Oh, pray pray to God, the ancestors, whoever you pray to God or the higher power. Pray to them and ask them to bring specific women into your life that understand feminine heterosexuality. Now, sometimes God doesn't answer prayers right away. Sometimes it takes time. For for others, He'll do it immediately. But for some of us, we have to put the work in order to get what we want. Okay? Feminine heterosexuality is more than just a sexual thing, a physical thing. It's also a spiritual. This is why I talk about beings such as the ancient Egyptians or the ancient Kemites. This is why I talk about such as beings such as the Orishas. This is why I talk about um, extraterrestrials and star guides that may help us with this journey. Um, Another thing I want to mention too is that when it comes to my own personal journey, um, I've been talking to some gay deities as well as heterosexual, but every time I would talk to um every time I would ask for the feminine heterosexual deities, um the gays would come through only because this doesn't make me gay. Don't think that. That's not what this is about. The only reason that the gays come through first is because most heterosexuals, like I said, they don't understand feminine heterosexuality. So the heterosexual deities feel like, okay, um he he he's asking us to come through, but we still don't kind of understand it. So we're gonna send someone that he's comfortable, that could help him because he would be comfortable. He's comfortable where he is. I'm not saying that they don't. It's just as far as the intelligence, they don't think I can hear their information, so they send me over to the gay ones. Okay. Now, as far as the deities that I deal with are the ancient Egyptians and the Orishas, as well as my extraterrestrial star guides, which come from Sirius, Venus, Arcturus, Orion, um, and in Eula, the planet in Eula, which is the pink planet. But anyway, um, that's um what I want to say to feminine heterosexuals is, don't kill yourself. Um, you know, a lot of us feminine heterosexual men, we're kinky, and the only reason why women don't understand us is because in our physical bodies, we're actually the aliens. We're the extraterrestrials. We're supposed to be different. Okay, we we are the black sheep of this world. The gays aren't the only ones. Okay. Secondly, I want to make mention that we can be friends with homosexuals, but if you feminine heterosexuality is not a choice. You have to be born that. Okay? It's not a choice. And how I know this is because I practice deep meditation. If you don't believe me, you can ask the ancient Egyptians, okay? I did not make this stuff up. I prayed to God, and I asked him, to help me not judge gays, to help me understand them. And eventually I discovered that I was a feminine heterosexual. And that's how I met Boston Ra and everything, because even though I was heterosexual, there was a part of me that wanted to be wise. There was a part of me that wanted to still be heterosexual, but embrace the female aspect of me. And yes, I was a female in my past life, and I'm going to be it again in my future life. Um, so I want to end this video by um doing a prayer. I'm gonna open my heart chakra, all my positive light to the ancient Kemetic goddess Sekhmet. Sekhmet, I come before you right now in the name of Aset and Asar, Heru in Heru, and I ask you to, and I ask that those who are feminine heterosexual men who may be going through suicide and depression, or or may feel like giving up their lifestyle just because they're misunderstood. I ask you to strengthen them, strengthen me, and encourage all of us not to give up, and teach us to be the angelic warriors for our women, because even we feminine heterosexual men can be masculine. You know, that's part of our earthly job. Mayway Sekhmet. Sekhmet, give us the courage, the strength to and the dignity and the pride to stand on our own 2 feet. Neteret Sekhmet. Help us to stand firm in our belief. I don't care if we are Kemetic, Christian, Islamic, and feminine heterosexual. Help us not to be afraid. Help us to stand out. Give us knowledge and wisdom from you to us, from within and outside of ourselves as well. Send us people to help us with with our preference and our spirituality, Goddess Sekhmet. Help our women to understand us, and us them, Goddess Sekhmet. Mother Sekhmet, I ask that you would break the chain of confusion about our sexuality to the heterosexual women that may be deeply rooted in their masculinity. Help bring a cosmic energy that would allow them to understand this is who we are, and celestial in our soul, we were born this way, and this wasn't a choice. And most of all, help our feminine heterosexual women to love us. Dua, dua, dua in Amun. Dua in Hotapu. Thank you guys for watching. I'm glad you took the time out to listen. Dua in Hotapu. Thank you and peace.